So for our longer relaxation, please rest in any way that's comfortable for you. So that might be on a bed or a sofa, in any position, but classically you would maybe be on a mat with pillows under your knees, under your head, using blankets because your body temperature drops as you relax. Eye masks. And try not to be disturbed. So try to remain as still as you can if you're able to. But if you do hear distractions or outside sounds, that's also fine. Just let that be part of your experience. And remember your safe resource. So I mentioned this at the beginning of the practice, and by now, if you come to me regularly, perhaps you have one, but something that makes you feel safe and connected, either on your body, like the breath or the softness of your hands, or a memory of maybe a loved one, a pet, a place which makes you feel safe, or even something that you hold on to physically. And also, if you have an intention other than the one we just used in the class, you might like to use that when I direct you. And we're using a practice from Richard Miller's iRest program. And within it, we're going to be including something on emotions so that we can see how emotions come and how they go. So this is not something I usually use in a practice, but because we've been focusing on dealing with difficult emotions, I'm going to include it. And just to say, release every experience you have in this practice as a messenger that's here to help you experience health, healing, and well-being at all levels. So just make any final adjustments, feeling yourself supported by what you're resting on, releasing unnecessary tension, such as in the jaw, shoulders, arms, body, legs, and just feel the body and mind settling into feeling at rest and ease. And just for a moment, allow your senses to be open to your environment and the sounds around you. Welcome the feeling of air touching your skin if you can feel it. If not, that's fine. Sensations where your body touches your support, your surface. And a feeling of letting go on the exhalation, being at ease throughout the body and mind. If you have an intention, feel and affirm it and say it 3 times to yourself now. And bring your awareness to your safe resource, a place where you experience a felt sense of well-being, of being secure and at ease. So this might be a place, person, experience that supports you to feel safe and at ease. And use all of your senses to enhance this. So you might like to imagine sounds or sights, sensations, smells and tastes that invite ease and well-being into your whole body and mind. And please know you can return to this safe resource at any time, day or night, or during this practice, whenever you feel the need to take time out to rest and to restore. So we're now going to take the awareness throughout the body, while welcoming sensations. So sense your jaw, mouth, teeth, lips, gums, tongue, the entire inside of your mouth, the entire jaw and mouth as sensation. Give up thinking and just welcome sensation in the jaw and the mouth. Sense your left ear, right ear, both ears as sensation. Sense your left nostril, right nostril, the flow of air and sensation inside both nostrils. Feel the sensation of the left eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, the entire left eye, right eye, eyebrow, temple, cheekbone, entire right eye, both eyes at the same time as sensation. Without thinking, just feeling the sensation of the forehead, scalp, back of the head, neck, entire face, head, and neck as sensation. Sense your left shoulder, left upper arm, forearm, wrist, palm, fingers. Sensation of the entire left arm and hand, right shoulder, right upper arm, forearm, wrist, palm and fingers. The sensation of the entire right arm and hand, welcoming both arms and hands at the same time as radiant sensation. Sense the upper chest, mid-chest, belly. Sensation of the upper back, mid-back, lower back, entire back of the torso, entire front of the torso, entire torso, front and back, inside and outside as shimmering sensation. Bring attention to the pelvis, left hip, left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, foot. Sensation of the entire left foot, leg, and hip. Be awake, attentive, relaxed and at ease. Sense the right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, foot. sensation of the entire right foot, leg, and hip. Welcome both hips, legs, feet, all together as radiant sensation. Welcome the entire front of the body, a field of sensation. Back of the body, left side of the body, right side, inside the body, outside the body. The entire body as shimmering sensation. Note how you're the observer, watching all of these sensations coming and going, everything just as it is. Feel yourself being non-judging awareness in which all of these sensations are coming and going. Repeat to yourself, my body is deeply at rest, but I am aware, at ease. Welcome now any feelings you may notice that are present. Perhaps a feeling of warmth, heaviness, a feeling of being at ease without changing anything, just welcoming feelings that are present just as they are. Now, if you can, locate opposite feelings. If you're sensing warmth, find coolness. If heaviness, sense lightness. If ease, then tension, without going into thinking, just sensing. Then come back to the original feeling, then feel its opposite again. When you're ready, move back and forth between opposites at your own pace. When it feels right, welcome both opposites at the same time, experiencing how this impacts you, not with thinking, just sensing, just experiencing. If you feel nothing, that's fine too. Feel yourself as the observer who's observing all of these feelings that are coming and going, rising and falling in your awareness. Feel yourself as non-judging, compassionate awareness in which everything comes and goes. Now, if you like, welcome an emotion that's present in your body, or recall an emotion that you're working with. If no emotion is present, just be with what's most calling your attention now. And remember, you can always return to your safe space, your safe resource, whenever you feel the need to take time out. If an emotion is present, where and how do you feel it in your body? Welcome your experience just as it is without judging or trying to change it. Now locate an opposite emotion. Notice how you experience this opposite in your body. And if it feels right, Move back and forth between these opposites, experiencing first one, then its opposite in your own time. Then sense both emotions at the same time, experiencing how this affects your entire body and mind. Sense how you are the observer of all that's present in your awareness. Sensations, thoughts, images. Affirm to yourself, I am aware, practicing Yoga Nidra and resting at ease. Bring your awareness now to sensations of well-being or joy in your body, or recall a memory of a particular person, animal, place, or circumstance that invites joy or well-being into your body. Experience a feeling of well-being or joy expanding throughout your entire body, every cell in your body, welcoming its natural sense of joy and well-being. Be aware of all that's now in your awareness as it dissolves into spacious openness in which all these changing activities are coming and going. Be aware of all that's in your awareness, sensing how you're the observer of all that's arising, emotions, thoughts, joy, coming, going, as you affirm to yourself, I am aware, practicing Yoga Nidra and resting at ease. Now set aside thinking, feeling, memory, and settle into simply being. Nothing to do, nowhere to be, just the delightful feeling of being. Notice how you're aware of being an observer of your feelings and of being everything you're experiencing. Allow yourself to dissolve into being, observing being awareness, all sense of separation dissolving. Sense how all your thoughts, emotions, sensations, sounds are just movements in awareness. Feel yourself as a spacious openness of awareness. And rest here, being awareness, being presence, feeling your non-separate wholeness with all of life. Aware, at ease, everything in this moment just as it is. Sensing yourself connected to yourself and the world around you and all of life. Just rest and rest. The invitation now is to remain resting. Otherwise, just take a few moments to welcome a feeling of gratitude to yourself for taking this time to experience your wholeness and healing, and for practicing Yoga Nidra. And just know that when you return to your daily life, you are the underlying, non-separate wholeness of life. Always whole, not separate from life. So when you're ready, just begin to feel the sensation of your clothes touching your skin and your position of where you are resting. Notice the shape you're making. And then if you would like, just begin to make very gentle movements, maybe with your fingers and your toes. And then maybe larger movements, stretching, maybe your arms, then your legs. Giving yourself as much time as you need to. And when you're ready, roll to one side. Take a moment or two there before you come up very slowly into a comfortable sitting position. And give yourself time to come back to everyday living, normal living, especially after we finish the session. Don't rush into anything. So start by rubbing your hands together and palming your eyes and opening and closing your eyes into the palms of the hands. And then when you're ready, spreading the fingers, releasing the hands, and then shaking out the palms, clapping the hands if you like, just to change the energy. And just look around your space so that you're feeling yourself back here in the present moment. Feeling your connection, feeling your hips where you're sitting, your feet, feeling around the sacrum, which is your point of earthing and grounding. You're just beginning to feel yourself back present in your body. And actually it's quite nice and helpful just to tap the chest. So we're going to finish with a chant, optional chant, just to say that I hope you found this session helpful. It was my intention to help you work with difficult emotions, but as I said at the beginning, it was really important that you didn't pick anything too difficult or too traumatic, because I want you to remain safe because we're on Zoom. But it gives you the idea that it is helpful to stay present with emotions, because the more we push them away, the more they become stuck. And then that creates a block of energy, and it can keep us stuck in illness and in ill health. And, you know, we talk about energy being emotions in motion. As they begin to slowly release, we begin to find that we have more energy, but it's not an easy process. And it might be something you want to work with somebody one-to-one, just something to think about. So I hope that was just a starting process of what we've done. And also to say, I won't be here next week because I'm teaching on a retreat, but my friend and teacher, Sarah Ryan, is taking the class. So I'll be sending her Zoom link out at the weekend. So thank you all very much for being here. So to close, I'd like you to take one hand to the heart, the other on top. Close your eyes if that's comfortable. And just drop your awareness into your heart. And we'll chant as call in response. So I'm going to chant to you, and then I'd like you to chant to your heart like a... So I'm just going to put you on mute. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Shanti, Shanti. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So just sit quietly for a moment, letting the mantra permeate the whole being. Remembering that the Sanskrit sound of Shanti is very healing, very nourishing. And remember that anytime you need to, you just bring your awareness to your safe resource. It's really important to have one that you can come back to whenever you feel overwhelmed, or if ever you feel overwhelmed. And remember, it's okay to feel, it's okay to be you. So when you're ready, open your eyes if you like, bring your palms together and just take a bow to your heart. And we say namaste, meaning the divine in me greets the divine and light that's in all of you. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for being part of our very supportive community. Lots of love to you all. I'll see you in a fortnight and I wish you a very peaceful week ahead. Thank you. Lots of love to you. Take care.